All right, I love you guys.
Bye to Daddy.
Bye, Summer. Oh, I love you so much. I know. I'm sorry. I'll be back soon, okay? I'll be back, okay? Mommy gonna take good care of you, okay? You take care of him.
Love you. Be safe.
Okay, you be a good girl, okay?
See, we'll FaceTime.
See you guys. Love you. Yeah, I don't think it's really hit me yet. I think maybe it'll hit me tomorrow when we show up to the rink. It seemed like just yesterday I was shipping to and from South Point with, 6-7 guys that were here and spending all day with my family. And now, before you know it, it's leaving today for Philly for our first game. And not just any game, 48-game season. Every game counts. So, yeah, every game's big. So it'll be exciting though.
Let's go!
Sid, you ready to go? Our game tonight, the way we want to play, Gino?
Emptiness is merely a void, a space unoccupied, a thought unfinished, a feeling that is inescapable. A long off-season for the Pittsburgh Penguins was perpetuated by a lockout. On the 113th day, that void was filled.
I think it kind of hit home when all the equipment guys took our laundry and did all our laundry and moved all our bags for us, because for the last few months, my poor wife, she had to deal with my stinky equipment, so I think she was happier than anyone.
That is certainly debatable.
There's no better sports city in the country than Pittsburgh. And they love their Penguins, and everybody is really psyched that they're back and looking for great stuff.
Hey, Dan, bye, this one. Nice to meet you. I'd make a plan and say, okay, we're doing this drill, and then we'd sit there and go, we're going to change it to this. So I gave up and let him take back.
But you knew the name of the drill.
I did.
For some reason you knew those?
I've been around for a while. Nice to see you. Good to see you.
To walk in the room to see the guys, to be able to shake hands and physically touch them, talk to them, and the excitement that we're going to go back to work and we're going to get back together as a group. A little bit like the prodigal son returning home, and now let's have a party. Let's get this thing going.
Whether it's the prodigal son or Joe Vitale's first, there was much to catch up on.
Nice to see you, buddy. Family good?
Everyone's good.
He's all in for tips. Thanks. Call him for tips.
What?
Huh?
Oh yeah,
you're
I'm not quite there yet.
I know, but he can help you.
That's true. Oh, I always ask for advice from him.
If they ask for those tips, you'll end up with 2 more.
No.
That's true.
I always go to him for following advice. I do.
Thank you.
I do. You drive up?
Uh-huh.
How long? 14? 19.
1,300 miles.
19. That's the number circled on calendars across the country, signifying the first game of the NHL season. Only 7 days from the start of camp.
Usually, you come to camp, you have a couple days, you're getting back into it. Now it's just, you get here and it's boom. We have to be ready to go in less than a week. While you feel at a loss for time, everyone's in the same boat, and that's what you got to keep reminding yourself. You're not having a short camp and everyone else having a 20-day camp.
Our first 2 games were in Philly and in New York. Those games early on against those teams are going to be important to set the tone for how it's going to go the rest of the year, and new rivalries for me to kind of get into, so I'm kind of looking forward to that.
The acclimation period will be short, as the Penguins season begins where it ended a year ago.
We couldn't keep the puck out of the net. You can look at statistics of the penalty kill, and you can look at the save percentage of our team, but the bottom line is, as a group, we didn't play well, we didn't keep the puck out of our net, and we didn't play our hockey, and as a result, we got bounced out in the first round.
It was really disappointing, losing the first round again, and especially to these guys, everybody knows we don't have the best chemistry between our 2 teams. So it was a tough summer to try to forget about that one, and for myself, I'm looking forward to play them again, and just to have a little revenge.
Work is in the details. What may seem insignificant can be crucial to success. The act of a routine, the calculation of a choice. Timing is everything. They just didn't have much of it.
We have 5 minutes here. We're going to go through our set breakout, neutral zone forecheck. All right, we'll turn the puck over, and we'll go in quick transition for a 5-0 and a point shot. Just going through our routes on our set breakout and our neutral zone forecheck here is what we're really trying to achieve. Good jump, Sid. That's it. The one we immediately got to recognize is that everyone's under the same restrictions. Everyone has the same number of days, and everyone's getting ready to play a game here in about a 6 or 7 day time period from the start of camp.
I think in the big picture, you do have to approach it a little differently because of how quickly it's going to take place. You don't have time for the highs and lows or anything like that. You have to get right to it.
Now we're starting right away, so we need to have a good start to it and be consistent throughout this short season.
It's still the same game, and we have to play it the way we play it and do it the best we can and know that that's going to get us where we need to be.
Where the Penguins want to be is a place Bill Guerin has already been. During the last strike-shortened season nearly 20 years ago, Guerin won his first Stanley Cup.
This is a great group of veteran players. From my experience, that's big because I know in New Jersey, the year before we won, we went to the conference finals against New York, and we basically had the same team coming back. Quick season, 48 games, and boom, we're right back in the playoffs.
We've tried to get as much from Billy's experience and Billy's Stanley Cup winning experience that year of where they had success, and we've tried to apply that to our camp and going forward.
Shot goes to Guerin, walks in, shoots, score!
I think it's good that he's able to share his experience. He's been around for a long time now, so I think we can definitely use him to find out little tips, little things here and there that maybe can help us get there.
I give them my experience, what I felt and what I saw. To have the same core, Sid, Gino, Brooks, Cooney, Duper, it's huge.
A lot of guys are coming back, everybody knows the systems. Just a few guys will have to adjust with it, and I'm sure it won't take too long.
The newest member to the Penguins core is 23-year-old Brandon Sutter, acquired in a draft day trade for Jordan Staal.
They're calling it a hockey trade. It's a trade that both teams, liked and were happy with. And I'll be comfortable being, the third line center here, and I think it's a good fit.
You want to be net front and then go get it. You don't want to stand back because if it goes to the point we have no net front, we got no people there. So
you have to get comfortable, take some time, and get to know the guys and to feel comfortable around everyone and the coaches and trainers and get to know all the names of everyone. It's definitely different, but it's been great.
I think Brandon Sutter's going to have a big role in helping our team out and in making our team a better team. So there's going to be a forward going right up the middle of the ice, a D here, a D, and a forward going here. Okay.
He's a very talented player, very hard-working guy, and he will fit great with our team, So I have no doubt about him.
I think he's going to be surprised, and I think people are going to be surprised at how good he is and how much he's going to contribute.
If you had to go somewhere, if you could sit there and pick teams, this would definitely be one of them. It's such a good group and a great sports city, and I'm looking forward to hopefully being here a while and enjoying my time here.
Two on 0 up and back. So half in that corner, half here. 2 on 0 up the ice. Wait. Deal right here, deal. Let's go. That's it. Tell them on the whistle if they don't have a point, they got to go around that net and down here. Let's go. If you don't have a point, either way, around the net and over there. If you got a point, you can go right over there. For the drill now, when you pass it from the corner, you're going out to try to block the shot on the guy.
On this one?
Yeah.
There you go! I'll block it.
Stay with it, Tanner. Stay with it. think our players are ready to play. They know what to do. They know the details. Then they know the expectations for how they need to play. And we've done that in a very short amount of period of time, which is to the guys' credit.
For the Penguins, moving at a fast pace is part of their makeup. Training camp was flying by, and the players were trying to catch up.
The other forward should come into the middle and go right down the middle of the ice with speed. This is not with speed. We like the guy in the middle with speed. This is not with speed. Bam. Two guys play in the Sioux together, or just two Sioux boys? It's just how we want to play. Our game tonight, right to our hockey, the way we want to play, Gino, Pittsburgh Penguins. Gentlemen.
On this day, Pittsburgh's Penguins weren't the only ones in town. Players from Wilkes-Barre Scranton arrived and filled out the rosters for the Black and Gold game, an intra-squad scrimmage designed to ready the team for opening day.
That team game was mostly used for our team getting ready to play and getting ready to play in a real game. The details of the game, the minutes of the game, the situations of the game.
As far as the game goes, it's a real game, and you should treat it as such. All right, this is an opportunity to go out there and play in this building, play for the Pittsburgh Penguins, and play your game. For us, keys to the game here tonight, kept playing our way. It's our last time before we get ready for the regular season. All right, going out over the boards, our work ethic, our battle, our indicator for our team, and then our habits to our game. Face-offs. We dictate, put teams back on their heels, whether we win or lose. Ready to go, we know what draw we're doing, and we're ready to go. We want to go north, we want to go fast. Put it behind their D. Make Paulie Martin go back. Make Brooks Orpik go back. The details are game. Grind them down. Go to their goalie, spear Marc-Andre Fleury. He'll start chirping in French. Get right in his face. We play in the offensive zone, ready to play our game here.
Can I stretch? Can I stretch there? Stretch? Can I stretch right here? Stretch, put my leg up in the water. Here we go, here we go! When in doubt, James, shoot it. Come on, White, come on, White, come on, White! Oh, yeah! Hey! That's it! Quick! Let's go! Let's go! That's where we want to be! Up! Hager! Hey! Hunt pucks! Hunt here! That's us! 87's up here! Hey! That's it. That's you, Sid. Bam, bam, wire it.
The white team has another one. It's now 3-1. Might have been tipped in by Sidney Crosby.
I mean, he's done it. Shoot it to Sid. It went in.
I didn't touch it.
Holy down. Did you touch Daniel's shot?
No, hit Niski. Niski, yeah. Move your feet, Five! Move your feet! Wow. Can't believe you did that. Wow. Better win this one.
All right, quiet down.
I like it. Hey, up, wide. That's what I was looking for. Just bump back to speed, I love that.
The leadership from Sidney Crosby in particular for our team going forward and how we want to play is going to be a real big key for us, and I think you saw that from Sid even already.
We have a lot more time than it looks like out there.
In practice, I was coming up this side boards.
Yeah.
No, I go. You're coming up the boards?
No, it's me and
You guys are coming on this
me and
side?
Gino are coming this side because we're setting up on this side. That's why we're.
You go. I didn't look.
You go on this side.
Just wanted to let you know, Dan Bosma, he snuck from Team White to Team Black here for the third period.
Yeah, Near. You want to be coming into it, right? It's gonna take time.
And we're going to see a 4-4 tie that will be broken by a shootout. So that's convenient.
We're gonna win this game. We're gonna win. Tanner, you ever shot? Have you ever shot?
Have I ever shot?
Yeah.
Never.
It's not. No. Today's not your day. No. Jason. Natsukian, come on!
Well, if Jason Magna can score here, that will do it because that would give them a 2-0 lead and the white team wouldn't be able to come back. Here's Magna with a chance to win it. Walks in and scores! Jason Magna buries it. That was a little Datsukian.
Oh.
Yeah!
Ready?
Team Black gets a victory. They were the road team tonight and the underdogs, so you got to figure with Malkin and Crosby playing for the white squad.
It was a little frantic, huh? I mean, for me, there's no way I was going to match a lineup.
When the black and gold game ended, Dan Bilesma's night was just beginning. He and his staff had to finalize the 23-man roster.
That was nice for Bo Bennett.
Bo Bennett, nifty playmaker, shoots and scores!
Jason Magna got the old Datsukian.
Here's Magna with a chance to win it. That was a little Datsukian.
Boatload of speed there, but I didn't say anything about checking out of the hotel. Tough situation for both of them and tough for them to make our team coming in here. They both don't have to clear waivers, so they can easily go down. So the possibility of pushing one of the top 13 forwards who have one-way contracts and have to go through waivers is not high.
The Penguins' NHL roster was set. Being NHL ready was another matter.
What'd you learn? You learn it ain't gonna be so pretty. 71 was good. Like, he wants to know how to beat a defenseman. Like, he's got him and he doesn't take advantage of it. Like, he's got him. I've already talked about it once, but it might be something we have to look at. Tough to really make a ton of sense of that, what's going on out there. It's a lot of... I mean, the one thing I would, if you learn anything from this game is I wouldn't, if you think you're gonna pass the puck and make plays like you did in Game 75 last year, you're not.
It's hard, you know, I hadn't really hit home yet, but I know my daughter was feeling a lot this morning. She was crying, and she's kind of getting almost 2, where she's kind of getting that age where she's starting to understand, you know, me leaving, and so it always kind of stings a little bit when I walk out the door for a 2-3 day road trip like we have here.
Navigating through an NHL season can be tricky. Navigating through Pittsburgh is an entirely different story.
You always get a lot of attitude right here from drivers trying to get over. But yeah, I guess this tunnel's kind of a big deal. I didn't know it when I first came here, but my mom and I, we drove up for my first prospect camp. I just remember this tunnel, and like we were driving through it, and right when you come through it, right, the whole city kind of lights up.
The city was beaming. Hockey was back. And the Penguins had one final tune-up before heading to Philadelphia.
Andy, what's up? How you doing, buddy?
Be here.
Looking good. Always good to see you.
How are you too?
Yeah, it'll be up-tempo practice today for sure. Hammer out some details, and we'll be good to go.
Yeah. Yeah, man, chip. I got it. You, man, do that too. Keep going.
You like this, Matt? Or you like being more aggressive on the other? Like what we're going to do with today?
At some point, our D-men then should swing into it and pressure down.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Our penalty kill, obviously, against the Flyers last year was a big factor, and that'll be a focus right from day one in Philly.
There's a couple games you circle every year on your calendar, and obviously Philly's one of them. You know, I think a lot of guys just have a bitter taste in their mouth from last year, and you know, it's been 9 months, whatever, but it feels like it was just yesterday, you know, for a lot of us. I think to get a good win tomorrow night would be a perfect setup for our season.
We talked about a good start to the season. That's important to get yourself a good seed in the playoffs. I think the team that wins this year is going to be the one that's most prepared from the get-go.
It's a divisional game. The majority of our games are played against a divisional opponent, and that's going to be a big factor here in the 48-game shortened season.
48 games in 99 days. A hefty workload to say the least. But few would argue that the first seemed to carry just a little more weight.
It's going to be a rival game. It's going to be a big game for us. It's a big way to start the season, going back in there against a team that beat us out of the playoffs. We don't like the Flyers. We don't want to lose to the Flyers. We're going in there to win that hockey game.
They had 18,000 for a practice in Pittsburgh. It has been building to this time, and these captains in the first draw. Center wins the draw. It is given across for Martin. Shot! Score! A deflection en route.
The route the Penguins took was exactly the opposite of what derailed them a year earlier. Goaltending and the penalty kill won the game for Pittsburgh.
Chris Kunitz into the empty net. Final score of the game, the Penguins 3, the Flyers 1. Marc-Andre Fleury with win number 227. That is a franchise record for the Penguins, and he earned it.
That's one of the 48 games.
Back that up in New York for another one would be awesome.
Which one? Just a pair at the back behind it. What if they hit the floor? They won't.
He had a bunch of stuff.
Oh, they will.
The other one has to go down too then.
Thanks. I love how you make these rules. And I go by them.